My first day back at work is finally over. I rushed home, stepping over the flowers and care packages on my front steps. And after eating just enough, I went straight to bed, wishing I was someone else. My phone vibrates with messages and missed calls. Hey Glenn, we're all here for you. Whatever you need, whenever you need it. But I need my wife. I need Donna. My hands turn to fist knowing she's dead and can't do shit about it. We were both in the car that night, coming home from the party, but I told her I'd drive, and at the intersection, the truck hit the passenger side. I punch my nightstand until it breaks and blood drips down my knuckles, and fall asleep crying, missing her more than I can stand. Before I wake up in an apartment I don't recognize. Wandering around the bedroom, I see pictures of me, Donna, and a baby. We never had kids, so this is definitely a dream. In the hallway, there's photos of us in Mexico, Oregon, Cambodia, and all these trips we talked about taking but never actually took. Then in the kitchen, I see her, making coffee, alive and well in her blue nightgown. Oh my God, she's so beautiful it hurts. I'm scared to blink. She might disappear. She deserved the best and settled for the best I could give. She catches me staring, calls me a creep, and asks if I want a coffee. I march over and put down her cup before putting her down on the counter. My hands and lips savor every bit of her I can get, pulling the strings of her pajama bottoms, tugging them down, and then our son wanders into the kitchen. She straightens up before picking him up, and I wake up again. But in a white padded room with bed sheets and scrubs to match. The sun shines through one window with bars on it. A nurse walks in with a tray of pills. Good morning, Glenn. How are you feeling today? I tell her I'm fine, hiding my confusion, and grab my pills. She watches me take them before leaving, and I spit them out when she's gone. Stepping out, I can see I'm in a psychiatric ward. I ask around for answers. My neighbor tells me I was brought here yesterday morning. Apparently, I went insane with grief. You kept saying your wife wasn't dead, kept asking for her and your son. Like you were sure she was alive. They had it wrong. My doctor shows me a recording of our meeting, and the person in it looks and sounds like me, but it's not. My twin explains that he woke up in a house that he didn't recognize. Called out for his family, but they didn't answer. He stumbled into the memorial on my front porch and freaked out. The other me called the police to report his son and wife missing, but he couldn't prove that he existed or that he hadn't lost his mind, so they put him in here. She asked him to describe his son, and it's the boy I saw. Me and Donna's son. I don't believe it, and I'm probably crazy, but I understand now. After dinner, I go to sleep thinking about Donna, and when I wake up, she's in my arms, in this other world where she's alive. Her husband, my twin, trades places with me, and he's back in the psych ward. Later at breakfast, Donna keeps looking at me. She's worried, but I'm too happy for words. She took this version of me to the hospital for an explanation. He's never blacked out or had a dream like that before. But his brain scans were normal, and doctors discharged him. All right, enough of this. Come on, son, we're going to the park. His smile looks just like hers. "Come, Mommy, come." Reluctant at first, she agrees. The three of us walk down the street, our baby waddling in front of us, and every so often I steal a kiss from the love of my life. God damn, this is so perfect. We take turns pushing him on the swing at the park, but when it's my turn, I start feeling funny. No, fuck you, no. I wake up in the white room again. God damn it, motherfucker knows what's happening too and switched us back. Okay. I just need to find a way to make it permanent. With my doctor, I tell her I'm ready to face my grief head on. In therapy, I say everything I need to qualify as depressed, but sane. And I make so much progress in the next couple weeks that I'm discharged. And after buying zip ties and metal cords, I head straight home, then wait until it's late and he's gone to sleep. The cord around my neck is hung from the ceiling fan, and my hands are tied behind my back. When I kick off this chair I'm standing on, I'll switch with the other me, and he'll die in my place. I count to 3, think of Donna as hard as I can, then kick. I wake up next to her again, but my hands are tied to the bedpost. What the fuck is happening? She asks for their code word, but I don't know it, and uses that as proof. "You're him," she says. Donna thought her Glenn was going crazy, but trusted him when he told her what was happening. "You get out of my husband, and you don't ever come back here." Back on my world, he's kicking around, trying to concentrate. I can feel him pulling me back. I say that I love her more than he does, because I know what it means to be without her. And like an angel, she puts her hand on my cheek, then sinks to the edge of the bed, looking in my eyes. He told her about where I'm from, and my Donna. "And I'm so sorry for what happened, but you can't be here. I don't care where you go, but it can't be here." And I'll always give her what she wants. Goodbye, baby. I let him come back, and I'm gasping my last breaths, hanging from the ceiling fan. Dying, I think about what Donna said. I don't care where you go, but it can't be here. The lights are going out, and my vision is closing. Have to focus. I think about her scent, her smile. And I wake up in our car. She's driving us somewhere. Oh, Jesus Christ, thank you. It worked. I found another one. Then at a stoplight, I notice it. She's wearing the same dress she wore that night to the party. This version of me didn't offer to drive. The light turns green. We cross into the intersection, and I see truck headlights coming right at me.